Hello, hello. We're back. Um, this is going to be part two of the tokenizer by force series. It should be pretty straightforward. I'm a little bit scared. Um, it's been 2 days, which is good and bad. Bad because I didn't upload a video yesterday when I wanted to and I should have. That's bad. Good in the sense that okay, it's been 2 days since I've thought about like the tokenizer like this. um, which makes it a more difficult recall exercise. So it's like a balance of like it's gonna be difficult, but that's like it's scary and good. Is well, ideally I'm able to overcome it. I might not be able to, but even better is I'm going to code today. So if I haven't said it already, I'm just gonna code the tokenizer from memory. You know, um, and then importantly, because I'm actually like writing the code and forcing myself to run it, it's it's different from that like sort of like Sudoku analogy that I was making in the last video, where like I can sort of like piece things together. Sure, you can piece things together, but if it doesn't run, you can't like I can't validate things. So this is grounding us far closer into like what the actual implementation would look like. And I'm confident I'll get stuck. I don't know what this will look like. I don't record my this is my first time recording myself programming a script. You guys are gonna see that I'm bad at typing. It's gonna be embarrassing. We're dark themed. I'm in a dark shirt, and Vault Chat is it's actually its default color, but it's in dark mode. And then yeah, I've just got a blank.py. I know that I'm going to get stuck with the how do I say like turning a string to a byte and that type of stuff, but that's like data type nonsense. That's not like the heart of tokenizing. Um, So I'm not too worried about the fact that I'm going to use AI to cheat on that part, but I'm going to try to be like intellectually honest and like minimize how much assistance I give myself. But I have a sense that it's inevitable. So let's get to it. So I have Vault Chat open already, and let's see how this goes. Let's see. This is like gonna be real bad. V BPE tokenizer. And I don't know any Vim commands. I can't do anything fancy. Um, let's do, nope, import count. It's counter, I think. And then, let's see, I probably need the terminal out already, to be frank. Um, so let's see. I don't have Vim commands, because I don't know Vim commands, but I do have Vault Chat commands, because I built them all from scratch. So Control J pops up a terminal for me. We're already in here, so this should be fine. And this actually looks pretty nice. I'm quite happy with this. That's like nice and minimal. We're locked in. So, oh, that's bad. How would I want to resolve this? Split screen and then dial. Perfect. We're that locked in. Um, there we go. Yeah, I don't think that'll matter. Perfect. Okay, so continually we're gonna do things like I don't know. I have to recall the functions. Last time I gave myself the names of the functions that I have to build. I might have to do that again this time. But let's try. Let's try. Let's think about the tokenizer on like a higher level. Like what are we doing? Is we have a string. So let's say if name. Ooh, guys, I'm not sure. Oh, it would have to be toke, right? No. I feel like that's a different thing. We're gonna have to find out. Let's see. It's because you guys have to like watch me like learn Python. Okay. Works. And we have autosave. So Python toke.py. Okay, nothing printed. So it's if name is toke. Oy vey. Let's see. Why this no work? And I think also this is kind of awesome. Like I'm gonna have a lot. I'm having a lot of fun with this. One, okay, I'm using Vault Chat. It's underscore underscore main. It's a string, right though? I'm using Vault Chat. Like this is like a vibe coded project that like properly works. Awesome. And like because like I'm like half responsible for like design and feel like this is like I asked for this, you know what I mean? Like it like auto saves. It's like Obsidian, you know? If I was evil enough, I could just cheat with the assistant. And like we're terminal first. Whole bunch of stuff. I'm a big fan. Um let's see. Even though this is completely unnecessary because I'm only going to run this script, you know. Um let's see. What's the command to comment things? Oh, okay. So I want something like get what are we doing with the tokenizer? I want the frequency counts of pairs. So it's like get pair counts. You know what I mean? Okay. And what are the piece of information we need to work with is like there's the IDs list. IDs, and this is going to be the list of byte form characters for a sentence. IDs is a list of byte form characters for a sentence. In order? I don't know. Yeah. So like I know we need the BPE tokenizer. And we need to be able to train it, right? So like, and this is a class, and this is a function, and arguments. I'm unsure. Let's say init. Do you have to define init? Oh boy. I feel like init is like this. Yeah. Do you put self in init? I feel like you should. And then what's this? What? Wait, what did I just do? RGB. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. It's the hashtag. Is it trying to do um like hex code? I don't know. Dev init. That looks a little bit weird. Let's say pass. We're definitely gonna have the class. Do classes take colons? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Let's see. I need to train BPE. Sure. And what are we gonna do? We're going to have text equals some work of art. I don't know. Yeah. Oh no. Let's see. um, young man, you too can become a hero. All right. So that's our text. And we're going to want to do something like text dot encode. It's like, yeah, wait. So I know that IDs, where do we want to put this? IDs equals list of text dot encode, and it's like, I don't know what this is. You know what I mean? It's like Unicode something. 8. That's probably nothing. You know what I mean? It's like it's going to be our piece of text as a list. And it's been turned into like byte level. So it's ranging from 1 to 256. We're gonna have to use that at some point. So that's another thing, is a parameter. Let's see, vocab size. We need vocab size, and we need IDs. Do we need text? Yeah, I'm starting to remember this. It's 3. It's vocab size, IDs. What else would I need? I don't need to pass a function. What, like, object? Merge. What's it called? Self.vocab equals, and self.merges. Self.merge. I don't know. These are 2, like, I don't know, data objects that we're gonna need. We're gonna pass in IDs. Let's just pretend we're gonna do it, okay? Because we know that we have text and IDs is like the first thing that we're gonna do. What are we gonna do once we have the IDs? We're going to get the pair counts, and then we're gonna return get pair counts. So this is actually gonna return counts. You know what I mean? It's like counts equals counter, and like, you know, 4. So this needs IDs. It doesn't need vocab size. I feel like it needs something else. Well, wait, let me try to finish this. So the other helper that we need is merge. And that's also going to take IDs. And it's going to be, how do I say, IDs to IDs. And again, it's something like pair and pair ID. Yeah. And we start with out equals nothing, and then I equals 0, and then it's like while something basically true. Again, I'm just like remembering yesterday. It's like, and like that while thing that's basically true is like, is I is less than len of IDs. It's something like that. It's like rather silly. I feel like it's like it's an obvious thing. And then it's like if, and then else, and it's basically like, if it's the pair, then merge. If it's not the pair, do nothing, and then return out. And then we do it by what's it called? You'll see. So first we need to make sure it's possible, is like if I is less than len of IDs -1. And that's just making sure, is it -2? No, because we're doing less than, so it's like non-inclusive. So less than len of IDs means it exists, it's a possible index, and then -1 means it's not the very last one, because we're going to use I plus 1 to check the ID to the right of the ID that we're looking at. So let's see, is if, and let's say IDs I equals pair 0, and IDs I plus 1 equals pair 2. Nope, 1. Then we're going to say that out.append. Ooh, I was going to pair. Oh, it's just going to append the pair ID. I feel like that might need a better name. I would want like new ID or something. You know what I mean? Um, else we're just going to do out dot append IDs I. But importantly, in this case, we're going to do I plus equals 2. And in this case, we're going to do I plus equals 1. We do the plus 2 because we've just merged and we want to make sure that the next index that we look at, it skips the, how do I say it? Because we're not changing IDs and we're looking through IDs. You know what I mean? We're parsing through that again. Yeah. Is we're using I to index through IDs. If we change, how do I say it? If we did 1 instead of 2, we would then look at the pair, including the original thing that we're not merging, and 1. You know, funny enough, I don't think it should matter. When would it matter? I feel like the edge case that we're covering here is if we have something like 1, 1, 1. Say, you know what I mean? Like we have 1, 1, 1, 3. We want to merge 1, 1 into 8. And then that becomes 8, 3. I said 1, 1, 3. Then that becomes 8, 3. Or did I say 1, 1, 1? Jeez Louise. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 3. Okay? We want to merge the first 1, 1 and turn that into 8. Okay? So then we have 8, 1, 3. If we didn't skip by 2, we would still look at this 1, and then we would do 1, 1 again. And we would have we would end up something like 8, 8, 3, and that's just not coherent merging. That's not what we're doing, you know? So yeah, I think that makes sense for that edge case that we're covering. And I think this is in fact what we're looking for. So that's our merge function. And I think that works coherently. I think that's complete. Pair counts. Okay. What would it need other than IDs? I don't know. Let's try it. That's weird. I'm just like remembering it. This feels like memorization because like I don't ever use zip. I'm never going to use zip. For AB in zip of IDs, comma, IDs 1. So what's this is going to do is zip is basically like a Cartesian product. Is that appropriate to say? Let me go even further. There's like a non-inclusive Cartesian product, or a, how do I say it? It only uses the intersection. What's the name for that in terms of like sets? I don't know. Intersection only. Only car. I don't know how to spell it. There's probably plenty of other spelling errors too. Cartesian product. Can I right click on the spelling? I don't think so. Yeah. Not quite. Interesting. It doesn't form pairs of matching values at all. It pairs by position. Oh, it's not every possible pair. It's only the ones that are aligned. Yeah. Yeah. How do I say it? Cartesian products are like a many to many. This is an exact like this is 1 to 1 and dropping where it's not 1 to 1, I guess. Where in the sense that you could technically, because the last one here doesn't have a 1 to 1 mapping, so it's going to get dropped. Anyway, counts. We're going to make the key the pair. So A, B. That's the pair next to each other. Plus equals 1. Return counts. I feel like I built it and did not need any other, how do I say, parameters. Like I used these parameters here. Why would I need anything other than IDs? We're going to return counts is we're going to get a dictionary that has the frequency of every single pair. That looks pretty good to me. Let's see. I know when we initialize here, we're pushing dangerous territory because I've yet to run anything. How would I do that with this? We could, how do I say? This is undoable, right? Okay. We can comment this out and then let me expand this so we can scroll. This is useless. I'm not gonna clutter. I'm not gonna make things harder on myself. Let's see. This is gonna be commented out because we don't need it yet. Sorry. Hopefully that wasn't loud. So text equals, we have text and we have IDs. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna have to fix this. You know what I mean? This is our first like full AI cheat fix. It's UTF. Oh, we were so close. IDs equals. Okay, so in theory, we could do. I have to print it. Print get pair counts of IDs. And you know what I mean? Is this should work. And we can also do print IDs. Just and let's say. Let's like learn AI code. That's actually insane. I shouldn't say that. That's like so disrespectful. When I learned to like concatenate strings, I just use like the actual strings and like plus signs and stuff. Using like F, I don't even know what it stands for, but to like embed things inside of a string is not new, and it's definitely not an AI thing. IDs, sure. I pray that works. And then \n, and then let's do F, and then counts. There's like some CS purist that was like enraged by me saying it using AI code. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay, let's see. 2111 shows up 2 times. Okay, things are working as expected. Okay, that's good. So that's like, that's fundamental. What else? What else? This is our object. Do we know what IDs are now? Yes. So what are the functions that we need that I'm scared of? Is train, encode, decode. Fade, save. We're not saving things. That would be like, you know, we would use the JSON and like save, we would output merge or whatever. I don't think I'm too interested in that just now. I feel like there's another function. Is it the fact that there's 2 trains? There's like the outside train that like, ooh, wait, yeah, there's load. We're fading save and load, and the load would be me using a class method. So let's see. I would do docstring is like, I'm skipping out on the at class method for loading, and I'm skipping the general save function. Who are these docstrings for? Nobody. No one's reading this. Okay. So, and then vocab size. I wonder, is that something we define? When we initialize, do we initialize with IDs? Or do we create IDs? I think this is a choice. I feel like you could do text and then say IDs equals. You know what I mean? I feel like you could do that. But then these aren't self.IDs. Oh, maybe that's why the other functions like use them repeatedly. Let's see. Train. We need text. What else do you need to train? You need vocab size. What else? And what is this function even going to do? Is it just going to say, what is it going to return? Like, toke equals BPE tokenizer text. Vocab size. I know there's one more thing. I know it's 3. And then like toke. Oh, no, we're just gonna have it. We're just gonna train. Wait, that's even weirder. Oh, that's even weirder. That doesn't make any sense. Do I fade that? I would just say I would put a pause on that for now. Could we get away with not having it? What would that look like if we got away with not having it? Like how would I test the code is what I'm pointing towards. It's like I could say toke equals BPE tokenizer. Okay. And then I want to do like toke dot train. So, and this is where it's sort of interesting. Is like I think again this is a choice. Is like I can have it return an object that has been trained, or I can have it just self mutate, you know? I don't know the difference in terms of caring about that. I feel like things like PyTorch and that like do the self mutation. So maybe that's like cooler or something. So we'll do self mutation, I guess. But then okay, so toke has been trained. Then I want toke to encode text. That's all you should need as the parameter for encoding. Because it's the how do I say? Yeah, merges and vocab are what you use. So yeah, it should just be that. And then but do we do this? Yeah. Because I think I kind of say encode. Oh, what does it look like when it's encoded? Yeah. It still looks like IDs. It's like encoded IDs. And then I would do, you know, text again. I don't know. Output? I don't want to. I don't know. I don't like mixing up names. You know what I mean? It's like we have out already. What's a better name for or decoded? Decoded text. Equals toke dot decode encoded IDs. Yeah. And then I should be able to print decoded text. And I should get my original text. So if this is my goal, this is my goal towards the end. That's fine. And these are our functions. So then I don't need this. Let's say like, yeah, because at the end of the day, this is kind of like an exercise. I don't think that practically I don't know. I don't have the answer for this yet. I don't think practically, if I come up with like a new architecture, practically speaking, I don't think I'm going to care to write it from scratch. Maybe even ever. Is that crazy to say? Um, hmm. But then, like, what am I doing this from scratch for? It's no, it's for me. It's me learning. It's me internalizing, and by me internalizing and understanding these things, I can better communicate new ideas. And I think that would be the stretch of it. It's like, oh, when we did BPE with tokenize like this, I have a different idea. Maybe we get something else. You know? Um, it's like we're doing all of this so that I can have a mental model of the code. How else am I gonna have a mental model of the code? Yeah, I can't really think of anything else other than like, you know, get something functioning, get like deep enough, and like, nearly deep enough is like you have to write like functioning code, but it doesn't have to be the exact code that would be implemented. Um, should I start looking at the camera like this? When I look at this, I'm looking at myself. I don't know what that is. This might be too intimate. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. So this is what we're looking to do. So I don't need this. Um, in terms of what I'm envisioning, that's not doing much for us. Um, we do need to train, and in our loop of training, let's see. Training is the first thing we should do, right? Def train self. What do we need to train? We need text. What else we need? We need vocab size. What else do we need? I have yet to have that third thing emerge. I know it's somewhere. I know it's somewhere. Let's see. So what does the training cycle for BPE look like? Well, first, I'm not gonna force myself. Oh, well, wait. No, it's something like I, and then like byte I for I in range 256. Okay, and merge starts as nothing. So then, what do you even need IDs for here? I don't know. So, and code is definitely going to have, how do I say, new text. Yeah, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And then def decode self. I was just say IDs. I'm imagining these are like relatively more simple functions, I guess. Vocab size and IDs. I think we've got that down pat enough that we don't need the comment anymore. Um, Oy vey. So, okay, I want to train now. Um, okay. What's the first step? I'm just blanking. I'm live. I'm scared. I'm nervous. We have the IDs. Okay, I want the counts. Get pair counts. Let's see. So counts. Ah, yes. Equals get pair counts. IDs? Nice, 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 nice. Okay. And now we have a dictionary. And I would like to merge the we're getting to it. Yeah. Is like, okay, we have the counts. Is like, how do I say? Pair. We're gonna merge this pair, and that pair is going to equal max of counter And the key that we're going to use to select that max is counts dot get. And this is the easy one. So nice. So this pair, and now we might enter a point where I want to isolate some code to make sure it works, is this pair is going to be, let's see, the pair with the highest frequency. Pair. Yeah. Okay, but let's keep going. So then, oh, but what's its new ID? So while, ooh. I think this is something I missed last time, but I'm remembering now. Is like num merges. That can't be it. Basically, what are we working towards? Is like it's while something like k is less than. How long would I loop? Oh, there's another function I missed. Is like, how do I say, actual vocab size? Whatever. Oh, and it's because I see. How do I say it? The vocab size of our tokenizer. I should add that. We're gonna add that. That's a nice helper. Let's say def true vocab size is, I don't think we need anything, is return the length of self. Oh, we need self. Because basically when we train, it's possible, it's possible that we don't get the vocab size that we asked for. This loop could break early. Like we end it. The number of merges. Do I care? It's something like, I don't know, num merges equals, and it's like while num merges is less than vocab size. This isn't right at all. Minus, okay, so basically vocab size starts with the size of 256. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, we might run into something here. I'm unsure. I might be missing. There might be something else that I'm missing. But it's like, yeah, I would run it until, which means like, at some point we're gonna do like num merges plus equals 1. Something about this feels off. I think there's something that was like a for loop, but maybe the for loop is in code. The for loop should be in code. And there's another weird thing, and that's what we're doing now. The weird thing that we're doing now is like when you build merges, I really didn't like it. It does like, it returns a list of 3 things. It's like the pair and then it's merge ID. And why is it an integer? I mean, why is it a dictionary? It's a dictionary. Oh boy. But no, this is an important thing because I missed it last time as well. Let's see. Where did pair go? I know this. This is still good. we have the pair. Then what? Oh. New ID equals. Yeah, I would just go with new ID. New ID. New ID. Am I missing pair ID anywhere else? Pair. Okay. New ID equals 255 plus K. And K is the number of merges we've done. K. Okay. I still don't think it was this. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, so K is the number of merges we've done. And then, are we ready to say that IDs, and now we're just going to mutate it, you know what I mean, equals merge of IDs pair and new ID. Now, there's a condition in which we stop. What's that condition? I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out. So let's imagine okay, so we have our IDs. We've got the max. And we have our new ID. 255 plus K. It's 256 plus K, because it's K plus 1. It's stupid. So 256 plus K. Yeah, it's whatever. 256 plus K. We do the merge. Why would we not be able to do the merge? Is if the length of IDs is less than 2. Because if IDs equals, let's say, if len of IDs is less than 2, break. That can't be it, right? So in the event that, like, you know, what's it called? This is saying we can no longer merge. And then this is saying that we've reached our vocab size. Is like whatever happens first is either everything has been turned into a single token, or not everything has been turned into a single token. It's just there's no further. Oh wait, it wouldn't be the length of IDs, would it? Wait, that's curious. Oh no, yeah, it's possible. It's possible. That wouldn't be. That's another curious thing. Is like, so like in terms of like learning and actually understanding this, is like our vocab size can, for a particular sentence, we can still continue to merge. You know what I mean? Our vocab size isn't necessarily used in full. Like the distribution of the vocab that's actually used is like, it's open. I don't know. But yeah, I would think this would be training. And then, but what else are we missing? Is changing self.merge and our vocab. So let's see. I feel like this one should be simple because it's just the new ID. And then what do we append next to it? Is it's new ID equals and we have to add, like, it's like self dot vocab of, do I have pair? Yeah. Of like pair 0 plus self dot vocab pair 1. And then, so this is their byte level form, and then the new ID is them literally merged. So I think that's correct. I feel like this is pair. We're gonna look up by pair in a merge. And then it's gonna get an ID. What if it just equaled new ID? Because that captures the order in which it was merged. You know what I mean? Ah, we're pushing it. We're pushing it. You know, we're gonna have to find out in encode and decode. Yeah, so now I want to use merge is mm, mm. Something's off. It's like give me, yeah, so no, let's not even think about it yet. Okay. While what? I would do, we have to enumerate every pair. Oh, that's weird. Wait. How to say it? Okay, so what am I thinking about? Is we can get the counts. Okay, that's something that we have the power to do. And then we can also like merge the pairs. Oh, so we're actually going to use merge. Wait, no, okay, once again, I'm confused. So, so encode. Oh. Encode is text to IDs. So we've taken these IDs and we're actually going to merge them. But instead of, yeah. It's like, mm. So okay, once again, what I'm confused on is like, you're gonna do the first merge, but then it's like, you go back into the list. It's like, I don't know, like wild true. I just want to scroll. While true, it's like IDs equals merge of what pair? The pair they're going to merge is the pair that is okay, but does merge even find the pair? Oh, merge finds the pair. Okay. Merge is going to enumerate through IDs for us. So pair equals, it's the min of counts. Is it? Yes. Counts equals get pair counts, IDs. Okay. And we're going to choose from counts, and then the key, this one was beyond me, dude. Lambda functions. But so what are we gonna try to do? Is we're gonna get the, how do I say it? We want the pair. with the lowest ID in the merge dictionary. So you could almost what if you did this? What if you did why can't you do this? Wait, why can't you do that? The pair with the lowest ID in the merge dictionary. It's like the one that was the first to be merged. And then you would like pair. Does the new ID matter? Yes. You do pair and you do like, I don't know. How do I say it? What do you pass in? You pass in IDs. Oh, that's interesting. IDs, pair, and then like merge or self dot merge. Oh my goodness. Of pair. Why don't you do that? And this would go I feel like we still need the I feel like we still need this. Hmm. Oof, 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 oof. I think it's time to ask for help. Let's see. What am I missing in my code function? Don't spoil it. Oh, that's one thing. Fuck. Hmm. So in code must replay merges in the order that train learned them, but only when the pair is actually present. Hmm. So each step is really of the pairs I could merge. Which one did I learn the earliest? So, okay. Ah. Which is why I want the min from counts. Ah. So I want, yeah. So it was correct that it should have been counts. And then, um, let's see. I don't think I need to do that. It's like, what's Bad time to run out of credits. Merge PIDs. Oh, but whatever. What even is this? Yeah, it's just IDs. Mm. No return, yeah, but who cares? That's it. Oh, self-merge versus self-merges? Uh-oh. My bad. Mm. That's so interesting. Mm. It's the infinities. It's the lambda function. And that's how you know it's for the when things don't exist. So it's wilds to counts, pair, it's and we're gonna get from merge. And if it's not in, and then IDs. Okay. Uh, no. Okay, fine. I'll type it by hand. Ooh, let's see. Um, we're so close. Is yeah, it's like while is greater than or equal to 2, counts equals, we don't need, we have a different break. And then it's pair equals min counts. And then, yeah, I wasn't going to get this. So I think this is well timed. Self merge get p float. And yeah, so like this is like using like, again, it's like the trick for like the infinities. So this is a bit of like a, I just wouldn't have thought of it, you know, like a coding technique that I'm not familiar with. I would say maybe. Um, then yeah, we were close, man. What is going on? And it's like if pair not. Yeah, darn. I wonder if that's what the other one. Darn. Yeah, we were close. Um, what a shame. So this is close. Okay, so like self dot merge. I would do merges. Yeah, let's go back to self dot merge. So merge, merge, self dot merges, self dot merges. What if I did this? Merges, merges, self dot merges. Wait, what? Merge versus merges. Then who was using merges? Was it telling me a better name convention? Or do I use it somewhere else? Hmm. That's weird. I feel like that. I feel like I just changed all of them. That's weird. I would say that's quite weird. Whatever. Um. Okay. Decode. This one I completely missed last time. This will be harder. Um. Oh, and then also it told me there's something wrong here. So let's take like a mental break. I'm thinking, and like let's say, what was wrong with this? Oh, okay. It's bytes. Okay, sure. Thanks. Fantastic. Um, Decode. We're gonna take IDs and we're gonna turn them into text. Ah! I feel like that requires using like the byte decode. No, see, I'm not gonna get this because it uses like the fallback thing, you know? Ah, I feel like I have the heart. I don't think I really. I think I have the first half. The first half I have down pat. The second half, I still don't really have that down pat. Decode. Hmm. Decode means we're already in merge space. Okay. It means we split them. We have the IDs from encode. And you know what? I don't know. I feel like in principle, it should just be this function backwards. So we have this. What does it mean to undo a merge? Is like I would find the, but it wouldn't be a pair anymore. It would be an ID. So, oh, and it would already be sorted, right? Maybe this is easier. Is like, how do I say? Whatever the largest ID was, that's the last merge. And then I can do merges. Oh, I would sort of do it backwards. How would I say? I don't know how to do this like in terms of like smart complexity. I would want to look up the merges, but like with the key being the ID and the pair being the value. I wonder if there's a way to do that. Who do I ask? Let's see. Is there a way to look up with Amen? Get out. That can't be the whole thing. Oh, you have to make an inverted matrix. I mean inverted dictionary. I don't like this. The answer is what? It's join self. Wait. Oh, that's what we have vocab for. Oh. And this is, I think I said this from the start, you know? Is like it's the stuff that's gonna deal with bytes. You're trying to do BPE and you're struggling with the bytes. um yeah, I think that's sort of where I'm spacing out. But then how to say UTF 8. What about like failures? You're right. Yeah, errors equals replace. Okay. Now, in the most magical, delusional world, this would work. And then I would also, let's say, print. But we didn't even train it with a, how do I say it? Yeah, we didn't give it a goal vocab size. It would have to be something greater than, yeah, let's just do 300. And then train it with the text. And then I never found the third parameter. That's really bad. And then let's say toke dot, let's say let's do F and D coded. I'm so gonna get errors. Coding is so much fun. And then what are we looking for? Um hmm, real. Real vocab size space F. Toke. Toke dot true vocab size. Nice. A very unnecessary function. You can, yeah, very useless function. But you know, people do write those. Okay, let's see. All right, what's our first error? Double colon. Why are we still? Oh, I see. Ah, it's missing. Wait, why does train take vocab size? Hmm. That means I didn't use either of those. Initializing it with nothing? Oh my gosh! No way! 278 instead of. Oh, that's sick. That's so sick. That worked? Oh my goodness. I'm not completely useless. Oh wait, let's see. Let me like, yeah. Oh my gosh. Decoded text. Oh, young man, you too can become a hero. That's sick. That's so sick. Super hot fire. Awesome. Okay. Woo! Oh my goodness. Okay, I would say that we were successful for that. That was one sitting. I don't know how long the video is. I don't even think that was an hour. Maybe, ideally. Um, that was good. I had fun. I'm glad that worked. Um, I'm not okay. I guess I have the time. I guess like let's reflect. Hmm. The parts that the AI had to help me with are encode and decode. If I had to do encode and decode again from scratch, that might be something I do in the next video. I think I'm gonna have to do a part 3 because the next thing, yeah, my bold thing allegedly was I was gonna do this, and then I was gonna read like my professor's code. I think I'm good to call it for today. Um, is like, okay, but now I need to do encode and decode from scratch again one more time. And I think before I would do that is like, I think I want to talk to the agent about the byte stuff in Python, just because like I don't know, that's not first nature to me, second nature to me. But yeah, that was good. This was a good video. But I'm also thinking, it's like, okay, how much do I think I learned about the tokenizer? Is that I can build it now? I understand the BPE, and that works like contained wise. Is like, okay, we can encode and decode. Hmm. I think that's one of 7 files, and potentially one of 5 to do from scratch. So, what's the next one? The data loader? Yeah, yeah. I wonder. Yeah, I don't think I should. I don't think I should read my professor's code yet. We'll go deeper into the tokenizer later. We're doing high level understandings on the code level. You know what I mean? Different levels of abstraction. Let's just move to the data loader. And ideally, it's like, can I get the data loader to work with like my version? You know, even better is like I take these ones that I've been building by hand, very close to by hand, and that's my build up from scratch. Yeah. Okay. Good good video. Hopefully excited to see you tomorrow. End video.